Hello, hello. Thank you very much for tuning into my podcast. And today episode will be all about planning, goal setting, and I will share a little bit of guidance, a little bit of blueprint for goal setting, and take this as a very general one because when you go assess your business, your results from last year, based on that, how much was the revenue, what is your cash flow? Of course, you need to have cash flow model implemented. You have to have all tools in different areas or different categories of your business implemented and counted. That means when you think about your marketing, what was your result in marketing strategies, you need to compare and you need to pick up the best one for the next year and based on that to plan. This is something we can't really talk about very specifically in this podcast because I will need to take your example, your numbers, and your strategies and actually explain or tell you what we probably can do in your business in 2022. That means if you want to have detailed planning, please just email me or call me. You will have the link for the goal setting guide at the end of the podcast, but also please just send me email if you want to have a chat, if you want to see where you are at, if you would like to have any business assessment or leadership assessment and really have a look what is now done or by now done and what can be done in the future or next 12 months or 3 years or 5 years, please just contact me. That's probably the easiest way. But what we will talk about in very generic blueprint for the goal setting is a few different categories. I will go a little bit deeper in that and I will give you a little bit of guidance that you can use, you can write down, and you can set up your goals for 2022. What is really important because we have end of the year and I think for all of us it's time to plan. If someone tells you that you don't need to have a plan, don't trust them because as I think it was Zig Ziglar, he said when you aim for nothing, that means if you don't know what is your outcome, what is your goal, what you want at the end, you will hit it 1,000 times. That means aim to something or have something ahead that you can work hard for. And I'm not saying work hard the way that yes, work 24/7 and don't go sleep. No, I'm telling you work smart. Work hard but work smart. That means don't overwork yourself. Don't burn out because it's not fun and if you like what you do, it will be sad because when that happens and when we work like crazy, we slowly start to really don't like what we do. And I think that's something we don't want to achieve. And I believe you all have something in mind what you want for your next 12 months or 3 years or 5 years. That means really think about that big goal and the future goal that we are aiming for. Regarding goal setting, the most important part is our behaviors needs to change. If we were doing something last 12 months or 24 months and we are doing that same way, we're approaching that same way, it's not going to work. Your results are not going to change if your behavior and attitude is not going to change. Think about that. If we want to achieve something different, if you want to have different result, if you want to have much higher that result in next 12 months, you need to do things differently. Don't do the same things all over again if they're not working. Assess your strategies. Have a look at what you have done in your sales, in your marketing, prospecting, referral program, or whatever strategies you run for your business to get leads, to get clients. Just evaluate them. Have a look what is done, what is your result. Now, when you're thinking about your goals, you need to understand not only strategies or not only outcome, but also the habits that you have or you implemented past 30 years or 20 years or how many years, and what habits needs to change to improve your results. Habits are really important. Like for example, if you wake up in the morning and first thing that you do is taking the phone, scroll down through social media and get stuck on that for minutes or hours. And while you're doing that, you're drinking your coffee or you sitting and start to procrastinate because you don't want to really work because everybody's doing all these amazing things. It will actually stop you to do things and it will also keep your mind very distracted. That means all day you will have some distractions coming and you will be not focusing. Instead of that, you will grab the phone, you will open the email, you will open the social media, and you will be all around the place. How you can achieve results when you are not focused? That means we need to create a focus, and how you create a focus is to change your habits from the morning, change your rituals, because when you, instead of phone, but when you start to actually read a book or meditate or do yoga, go for a run, do something when you can actually keep your mind focused and not try to read million things in once. That means do something for your brain. Calm yourself down, prepare yourself with very, very clear outcome for the day. And that's the big habit that I changed, that actually I plan for the week on Sunday evening. I plan my 5 days or 7 days a week, exactly what I have to have done, what are my priorities. Think about that. If you want the result, and you know what is your result, of course, you need to have that, keep that in mind and plan for it for the whole week. After that, I'm able to evaluate my Monday, my Tuesday, and Wednesday I can see, oh, okay, I'm not probably on track, I need to change that. Have the habit or implement the habit of planning and evaluating into your daily habits or your daily routines. Identify your distractions. That means understand what is the distractions, when you procrastinate, what you do when you feel that you procrastinate. Some people are going to clean the office, some people going to shop, some people are doing some stuff around their house. I had to actually start to work from my office, not from home office, but I had to actually travel to my office because I was too distracted at home. But now when I have my office, I also can actually keep myself focusing at home. It's very different, and I realized it was not the place, but it was me. That means I had to change my behavior. I turn off my notifications. I turn off my notifications on the phone, on the social media, even my phone calls. My phone is on silent. I decide when I grab my phone and when I'm going call back to all people that try to call me or sending messages to messages or replying to messages. It's very important that I have my time when I want to be on phone. You have to start to be boss of your time. You are the boss, you are the owner. If you say you don't have time, it's the problem that you have distractions. Remember that. That means you plan for day, for week, for month, for 90 days. It's up to you, but I will suggest all those small evaluations and small planning sessions with yourself if you work for yourself, or with your team if you work with the team. Just really keep everyone updated and yourself. Why is that important is that when you know that something doesn't work, if you evaluate only once a month or only once a year or once in 6 months, you will use the same strategy all over again and you won't realize that doesn't work. That means evaluate your strategies, evaluate your, like when you run a campaign, you need to know in a 3-4 days if the campaign works or not. Now when you check the campaign and you realize it works, check it again in every day and see how many leads you're getting. If you're not getting leads, just stop it and change it. Change the audience, change the target audience, change the maybe demographics, or change the picture, or change something in your campaign, because that maybe is not appealing to your audience and you're not getting the leads. That means you're not getting people interested. Remember, we need to really be flexible, but we need to also react fast. We don't want to change everything in our campaign straight away, but have a look what works, what doesn't. Now, what are most important things about goal setting, or what we're talking about now? It's the most important part is to understand what is your end goal in 10, 15, 20, 30 years. What you want to build. Like for me, I know my business will be my asset. I want to build an asset. I know that I want to create a franchise, or there's another options that I want to run a few different recorded e-learning portals for companies, or it's a lot of options. I'm not stick with one, but I know my business have to be my asset. It has to be working the way that I don't need to be involved 100% of my time. I want to have great people around myself, and I want to build amazing worldwide best coaching and training company. That's my end goal, and probably there's another goal afterwards, but for now that's what I'm aiming for. You need to have clear where you want to go, because all other small goals and actions are actually depending on that. And it will be so different how I run my business if I just want to create work for myself and I want to just make $70,000 or $100,000 a year and I will be happy. A lot of people do it. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just what they want. Just remember, depends what you want in that 5 years or 10 years, or what you want to create for yourself, what your business should give you and how you want to have it. It's so important for your daily, weekly or quarterly strategies and action plan. Because if you want to have a $100,000 business and just create a work for yourself, you don't need to think about leveraging strategies, your pricing, your program strategies, how to do a few different things and create different incomes. You don't need to do that. You don't need to invest. You don't need to think about all those investing strategies. And if you want to create something big, you need to start to learn a few different things. And as I said, you need to assess your how to leverage your time, how to leverage your team, how to leverage your knowledge, how to actually start to invest, how to look at your business from different perspective. It is a lot of things that have to be done. That means, remember, it is really important where you aiming for, what is your outcome. That means have clear what your outcome is, and from that perspective, create your action plan. Your action plan has to have all structures and systems or all categories like marketing, prospecting, sales strategies, delivery strategies, your digital marketing strategy, your referral partnerships, or your offline and online marketing strategies. And it is a lot of stuff that needs to be done in your action plan. That means think about that from the business as a whole, like what actually you need to do. You need to hire maybe someone, or you need to have your bookkeeper, accountant. What else you need to have? Maybe your administration person, or you want to do it all by yourself and think about that how you will schedule yourself. If you want to do everything in your business by yourself, it's important to understand what is your daily routine that you must do every day. What are the major things that you must do, let's say twice or 3 times a week? You need to understand how you need to structure yourself. If you don't have results yet, if you don't have enough dollars in your bank account, I will suggest your action plan has every day the same topic, and that's sales. That means you need to get your sales, and you need to have great sales and prospecting strategies. That's all what we talk about in program, because if you don't have enough dollars, all you need to do is prospecting and sales. You don't need to do anything else. Trust me, because there's so many people creating more programs, creating more flyers, creating more stuff, and spend time on computer and doing nothing else. You need to really, really put a lot of time into your marketing and sales strategies and really, really master that. Habits to change is another part of the goal setting. And I want you to really understand that habits you have or things that you do are the things that you were doing last year. I want you to start to think about how you can do things better, what habits you can implement, or what behaviors you can implement into your daily life that needs to be implemented. That means what behaviors you can observe in successful people. I'm always asking myself when I'm doing something, what would successful person do in this situation? It happened to me today. I can give you actually a fun story. When I actually signed up for this 80 kilometers ultra marathon. I never ran a marathon, but I ran already 30 kilometers. I was so excited. I was like, yes, I can do that. And now I'm running every day. And instead of laying down in bed and wake up and scrolling down on social media, my first thing is open my eyes, going for a run or swim, and really training every day. And I'm really tired, and it's not funny, because you really need to have massive knowledge around nutrition, how much sleep you need, what you can actually really eat, and how much you can exercise, how much you need to do your run, and also between that your strength exercise, so many things. And usually when I'm tired and when I enjoy myself, or I fall down, I always did cry. I know it sounds ridiculous because I'm old enough, I shouldn't cry. People say like, oh, don't cry. And I still cry like a baby. Yeah, like I fell down and my reaction was crying, and I was feeling sorry for myself, like life is hard, it's painful why I'm doing this, and it was my decision. I realized this year, like all this running and everything what I do is my decision. I want to do it. I sign up for that. That means I can't feel sorry for myself. I just need to go through. And this morning, while I was running, the the smallest run I did actually after like a long time, I fell down, and you wouldn't be happy to see me right now because I have scratches all around me, and it was really painful. But I realized that I changed my response, and I changed my behavior, and I stand up and I continued running. And I had really, really close to I was really close to start crying, but I stand up and I was like, what would successful person do? What would a runner or winner of the marathon do? They will stand up and they will run, they will push through. And I stood up and I continued running, and it was painful first, probably 2-3 minutes, but after that I totally forgot about it. And that was something that I realized that maybe, I toughen up. Like I'm different. I'm responding different way. And I want you to do the same thing in business. Because I kept doing that, kept running. I came, when I finished the run, like nothing happened. And this is same in business. We have massive obstacles. We have so many things happening in our daily life. With business, we have so many days, there are no results, we were maybe crying. I was crying so many times, trust me. And I was really close to give up so many times, but successful person never gave up. Like all people, they are achieving something. They have their big companies, their businesses. They have massive impact on other people. They may be helping community. They may be helping kids, and they have all this money for charity and actually doing something great for the planet. Why they have it? Because they never give up. They just continue doing and continue overcoming obstacles and hard times. And that's all about that. Just be consistent, keep going, and understanding that small things, small failures, it's just small things that happen. They're small mistakes that we can change the strategies, we can change how we're doing things. We don't need to repeat those mistakes. That means, remember, it's all about your behavior, your attitude, your small habits, daily habits, how you respond to everything what is happening in your business and your daily life. Remember to stand up and go. Just keep going, keep doing things, and you will achieve what you want. That's very important. That means revisit your attitudes, your habits, your small things. Maybe have a look on what did you do when something didn't work, or maybe you will be like me. I paid a lot of social media companies, a lot of digital marketing companies. I paid them a lot of money for actually delivering nothing. I didn't get any leads from any marketing company, and I was really disappointed. And when I was like an old behavior, Alex, you saw her and she just gave up and she was like, no, I'm not paying anyone else. But I didn't give up. I'm running my campaigns by myself, and I'm going to teach people to run campaigns for myself. And I figured out how you can do it, how you can get leads, and I'm getting leads even if I sleep. I'm still getting email notifications about people signing up to my webinars, to my events, and downloading my PDFs or resources that I offer for free. It's amazing. It can work. The major thing, I changed a few things a few times. I was disappointed, of course, and I tested, tested, and all the time. And it's taking time, I know, and probably cost you some money, but you can't imagine the feeling afterwards when you actually achieve it, when you actually get results. It's actually much better than you just pay someone, when someone delivers what you want. And it's great because when you figure it out how that works, you know the strategy forever, and you can actually try it, and you know how to try it, how to test it, how to change it. You can teach that all your staff or your employees, and you can change your business. The other thing is that any habits, when you have, for example, team, or when you have people working with you, this is the conversation that has to happen, because you need to have clear behaviors, attitudes, and how you want to have your team, how you want to have the values and beliefs in your team. It is really important to focus on behaviors. Plan for it, trust me. Plan to change your habits and behaviors as a first thing for your 2022 planning. And another important thing is that you can find in your PDF is the time, of course. Remember, there's only 24 hours a day. That's all what we can invest. We don't have more time, or our neighbor don't have more time than us. We all have same amount of time. That means really start to understand what is your treasure time, what is your investment, what is your mandatory empty, and really take action on that. You will see in your worksheet or in your PDF what does that mean, and how you can think about your time to eliminate as much distractions, as much things that are not important, and really start to be obsessed with your goals and the time that you invest to achieve them. Really understand how to create that sharp focus for 2022. And please contact me. You can send me email anytime. I will share my email and share the goal setting link under the podcast. That means you will see in this description. You can download it. And please just have a look again, on your behaviors, your habits, your time, your action plan, and your big goals. That means think about that from the perspective that if you know what you want in 10 years or 5 years, if you know how your life and your business should look like, you can actually find the person that already has it, and you can model the person's behavior. You can observe what they do, how they behave, how they react, how they respond. This is so important for your success. That means start or become first the successful person, and after that you will achieve everything what you want. Remember, being that person is so important. Be before you do and before you have. Have a fun, and I hope this helps to open up a little bit different doors for your planning for 2022. And trust me, this works. It works for my business absolutely amazing way, and I want you to have same results. I want you to have a lot of dollars in your account. I want you to have a lot of clients that you really like and you really want to work with, and I want you to have happy business. That's all what is important for, I believe, all of us. We are here. Thank you very much for listening, and have a beautiful day. Bye.